We start with developments in the ongoing search for a suspect out of Wabasha County. The sheriff's office says the Rochester man responsible for a hit and run in a stolen car this morning before fleeing law enforcement and breaking into a home is 29-year-old Drew Davis. KIMT News 3's Evan Berg has been staying with search efforts just west of Elgin. He joins us live along County Road 25, where Davis was reportedly last seen. Evan, what's the latest on the search?
Jess, there's still no word on if Davis has been captured. The Wabasha County Sheriff's Office cleared out of this immediate area between 80th Avenue Northeast and County Road 2 around 11 this morning, but the search continues. Now, to give a bit of background on this case, the initial incident happened around 7 this morning. The Olmsted County Sheriff's Office responded to a report of a man slumped over in his car near the Wabasha County border. When deputies arrived, the suspect, later identified as Davis, fled towards Elgin, where he crashed into a Grand Caravan driven by a 42-year-old Rochester man. That man was taken to an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Davis, however, took off on foot, and shortly after the crash, a homeowner reported a break-in. That's when a shelter-in-place order was issued shortly after 9 a.m. The Wabasha and Olmsted County Sheriff's Office say the suspect in both incidents matches Davis's description of a black man in a dark sweatshirt. Law enforcement have continued to look for Davis using drones, deploying canines, and utilizing a plane with thermal imaging during the search. Although the lockdown order was dropped around 11, officers say the suspect still remains at large.
You need to be concerned like we do almost any time, but if you see somebody that fits this description, a black male with a black hoodie, come into your yard, call 911, lock your doors, and possibly arm yourself. We don't know if he's armed or not, but we have to assume that, that he is dangerous for the activities that he's been involved with so far.
For community members who live just west of Elgin, the Sheriff's Office says it may be a good idea to stay indoors and keep an eye out just to be safe. Live in Elgin, Evan Berg, KIMT News 3.
Evan, and you were hearing earlier that the heat has actually been impeding search efforts. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, Jess. So a little earlier this morning, it was pretty hot out. I don't have the exact temperature. Maybe Sarah can tell us a little after this. But the Sheriff's Office was telling me with thermal imaging, it was a little hard to pick anything out in the cornfields earlier this morning just due to the weather. So they weren't optimistic about their chances of spotting him from the air.
All right. Interesting. Thanks so much, Evan. The Wabasha and Olmsted County Sheriff's Offices are asking homeowners who live west of Elgin to report any suspicious suspect that matches Davis's description to dispatch or by calling 911.